Be real with yourself. If you're still here watching this video, it's too late to run away now because I'm about to tell you. What's up, Paper Cup? Welcome to the rainy season. I know the Parasite stans might have something to say, but whatever. When it's cuddle weather season and maybe you wake up, you look outside and it's gloomy, it's nice and cold, and then the gravity of the bed starts to get stronger, or you find yourself procrastinating all the way until lunchtime, until after lunch, and it just gets more and more difficult to work for some reason. If it were the Nate Punzalan from 3 days ago, then I wouldn't have blamed the weather, I would have blamed your bad time management. When you know you have to get something done, but then you don't do it all the way until 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and it's midnight and you haven't even started yet. And then what's next? You put it off until tomorrow because, alas, you're spending too much time on COD, on Mobile Legends, anime, on crypto, on whatever. And it's true, time management is a huge element to productivity. And if you need 2 quick tips right now, one is to literally write down a schedule on pen and paper. Write it down. Include your breaks, include your eating times, but also include, the times you're gonna work and what time you're going to work on specific tasks. Be as specific as possible. Number 2, Pomodoro method. There's a lot of resources on Google. I don't need to over-explain that here. But you probably know from the title of this video that I'm not gonna talk about time management, although that's very, very helpful. And those 2 tips I just gave are great practical ways to practice greater productivity and fruitfulness for the stuff that you have to do. I'm here to talk about cognitive energy management. Other people call this mental load. You might have seen it on Instagram or on social media. But essentially, it's being aware of how much brain power goes to particular topics or tasks. See, because the thing is sometimes... Oh, wait a minute. Sometimes we're not 100% focused on the things that we have to be focused on because we're not looking at ourselves in the mirror or in the monitor. So no fuss, here's a quick exercise to help you recognize where you are putting your cognitive energy. Time management is still 100% important. You have to apply time management techniques after you do this, but this will give you like a bird's eye view of what's actually happening to your day. Cognitive energy management should be done in parallel with time management because some tasks are left behind or pushed closer and closer to the deadline, not because they take a lot of time to do, but because we feel like it will take so much energy and cognitive mental load to do. For a long time, I had been putting off applying for an appointment with a DFA so I can renew my passport. And it took a while for me to get around to actually doing it because in my mind, it took so much cognitive energy to look for the website where I should click. I'm gonna have to fill out a form. I'm gonna have to go to the closet and dig under the old clothes in order to get my passport. I might even have to take a picture or a scanned image of a different government ID. And especially when looking for an open DFA branch that can take my appointment, I'm gonna have to go through the list of all the different DFA branches and see if they have the right schedule. Lo and behold, when I actually got around to doing it, it did not even take 30 minutes. It took 10 or 15 minutes. It didn't even take close to an hour. And there are some tasks where we're so overwhelmed because, what? That's 2 hours of work. It's just that the task seemed so big in my mind. And real talk, it did take a lot of cognitive energy. But if I look back and I examine how much cognitive energy it will take, I already know what to expect. And if I zoom out and take a drone shot of where my brain power is going, I list down all the topics and tasks in my mind or that I use my time on. And then I distribute like 100% of total mental energy to all these different tasks. And then I see, oh, what? 40% of it has been going to NBA. 20% pala of it has been going to COD Mobile. And the mindset here is not just to look at the time you spend on particular topics because I'm not always watching NBA games. They only run in the morning until maybe like 1:30 p.m. latest. But at 3 p.m. I still might find myself texting my friends and discussing with them if the Clippers can get back in the series. Or I might be watching a video that my friends linked to me about how talented the Nets are right before dinner, but then I'm supposed to be editing right before dinner. I don't know. And because certain tasks and topics take so much mental load in our brains, we have less motivation and really just less energy to get the important stuff done. At the same time, I might zoom out on my time management and see that, oh, I'm spending 3 hours editing this video naman. Parang I'm working hard and long. But maybe 2 out of the 3 hours, all I was doing was fine-tuning the audio quality of my microphone or playing around with the color grading, even if I'm colorblind. Or doing something to like make me feel like I'm productive, but it's not actually getting the video done. You know what I mean? It's like when you trick your brain that you're doing something productive when you're vacuuming the floor for the 5th time today just because you got a new vacuum cleaner. But hey, I'm cleaning the house. Maybe you trick your mind into supposedly working on that paper while Attack on Titan or Haikyuu is playing on the background. And you're sitting at your desk, you're typing words, but you know it's not a quality paper. You know that your cognitive energy is going to Netflix. Be real with yourself. If you're still here watching this video, it's too late to run away now because I'm about to tell you to go do this exercise. It feels like it's a big cognitive load to have to get out your pen and paper, to list down all of the things that you spend your mental energy on, and to distribute your 100% of your mental energy to these different tasks. But no, it only takes 3 to 5 minutes, which is much shorter than a game of Search and Destroy on COD, and most probably much shorter than the YouTube video you're gonna be watching after this one. Do it! To be real with you, being conscious of my mental load is really one of the things that helped me graduate cum laude in school. I've got a really old video with that. I look super totoy, but the wisdom is timeless, I guess. So if you want to hear those tips or you want to see what I look like 20 pounds lighter, then you can go click the video in the link in the description below. Or if I edit it right, it's gonna be right here. Have a great day.